And this next fight, I don't really got a lot to say about this one. Marcin Tybura and Blagoy Ivanov. It's a heavyweight fight. Both these guys are respectable heavyweights. They're in their rankings, but they tend to have some slow, kind of boring fights. And I feel like this might be another one of those against Ivanov, unless Ivanov can just catch Tybura on the chin and knock him out. But Tybura is going to be the significantly bigger fighter in there. He's going to have the 5-inch reach advantage, 4-inch height advantage, and it seems like his striking has at least gotten a little bit better. He's going to be the faster fighter, and he's going to be trying to control that distance with the long punches and the kicks, but we all know what Tybura wants to do. He wants to push you against the cage, he wants to time the takedowns, get on top, maul you, get you tired, and either find that finish on the ground or win by decision. And Blagoy Ivanov, he's known for southpaw boxer. He has some power. He has decent power in his hands. Like I said, decent counters. His sharpness in his boxing is pretty good, but he's lost a lot of speed, and he's extremely tough. I mean, you can hit him with sledgehammer to the face. He's going to eat it, and he could just stick in the fight, and he's pretty good at controlling that center, circling away from the power side and not getting backed up too much. And he has good takedown defense. He's a former combat sambo world champion. Decent front choke submissions. It seems like his clinch game is pretty good. So I think it's going to come down to just who's a little bit more active on the feet. I feel like Tybura is going to be able to use that size a little bit to push Ivanov against the cage. I know Ivanov has that combat sambo background, but he did get taken down by Derek Lewis, and I've seen him controlled against the cage by other lesser grapplers, and I feel like Tybura has that ability to do that here. I think that Tybura, just with the size, might be able to edge it out in the speed advantage. But I think Ivanov could potentially land a clean shot and hurt Tybura and swing the fight or knock him out. And I think it's close. I feel like the line movement where Tybura was a pretty big favorite and now it's close to even money is probably correct, because Ivanov is tough to take down, and if you can keep it standing and win some of these clinch exchanges, it could be a really close fight. And I do think that he has the more upside to get the knockout, but ultimately I'm going to pick Tybura by decision. I'm just going to bank on him to use his speed and his length advantage on the feet to stay safe and stay a little bit more active, and then I think his cardio is going to hold up better if they do a lot of clinching and cage pushing. And I'm going to say Tybura wins in a close decision.